Welcome into another special episode of the Delco Duo. I'm one half of the Delco Duo, Monica Cryan.
And I'm Jenna Meisner, other half of the Delco Duo. It is our first official show of 2026.
Wow. Is this your first show of the year?
Yes.
Just any show ever. Maybe you haven't watched any television.
That's asking a lot. That's like days of not turning your TV on.
Maybe.
And turning it on at 11:30.
At 11:30 on Saturday night.
Anything for days, and first time you turned your TV on was 11:30 on Saturday night.
You're a true fan.
Yep, that's wishful thinking. We're probably maybe the 20th show that they've watched. But happy 2026. This is about as festive as it gets. You look like you're going to the club. I just have lost all will to dress, honestly. I told you that.
But any minute now, 2026, January 2026 is
baby month.
So mailing it in.
I'm mailing it in. I've lost all will to do
fun
anything.
Coworker. Fun coworking.
You know that? You see that meme that's like the shoes of single life,
yes,
married, divorce,
and
and you see it's like a flat, then it's like a really high heel. I feel like we're such different vibes right now. Your kids you're done having kids. You're all you're in your prime right now.
Renaissance.
Sexy. And I'm just I'm in the thick of it. I'm in the thick of it.
Mrs. Y.
Next year, 2027 is going to be my year, okay?
Never going back.
2027 is going to be my year. I'll see you in a year.
Yeah. Well, let's get to the debrief so we can talk about it.
Okay. Let's get there.
Yeah. So, before we talk about what we want to make 2026.
Okay. Wow, that's a loaded question.
I know, honestly. Let's talk about why 2026 is going to be such a fun year.
I think it depends, though. I don't know that people love this schedule of what we're going to talk about because it does impact PTO.
Okay, I thought that I was going to make this such a fun one because it just so happens that many, if not most of the holidays, happen to fall on a Friday or a Saturday. So here's the breakdown. Valentine's is a Saturday.
Which is next month.
Yeah.
February.
Oh my gosh, get ready for that. Make your reservations. That's going to be hard. July 4th, Saturday. Halloween, my stinking favorite. I'm going to say a bad word. Saturday. Christmas. Friday, New Year's Day, Friday.
I think you and me as well are so jazzed by this schedule because in news, you're always working no matter what.
Right.
So it's nice when the holiday sort of gives you that day off after. So Christmas being on Friday, no one has to work the 26th.
Right.
But for most people, their offices are closed and quiet anyway. So they would rather have that fall in the week.
You're saying have the PTO.
Right. I think a normal scheduled person, a 9 to 5, kind of likes when the holidays breaks up the week.
I guess, so I did find this on Instagram and a woman was get excited.
People were happy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy by it. I'm interested for someone that works a normal type of job where you get off for all the holidays regardless. Right. If you're happy by this.
I think the few times it's going to be tough. Valentine's Day, I think people are going to be happy about this, that you get to celebrate Valentine's. You're not getting off for that. You know what I mean? So now everybody's off for it. It's going to be tough. You're going to,
but people celebrate Valentine's anyway. Because dinner time, Valentine's typically is a dinner date.
I know, but I think
people celebrate that during the week.
But I think a lot of people would then, it was half and half. Some people would go out on Valentine's or they would just wait for that weekend. You know what I mean? So it kind of did split things up and now it's all bets are off. Everybody's going out that Saturday night. Okay. It's going to be
busy.
Wild. I don't plan on celebrating Valentine's Day.
On the day.
Saturday.
On the day.
There's no way. July
4th on a Saturday is fun.
July 4th on a Saturday is going to be wild.
And it's $2.50. America 250.
You are so right. This is so exciting.
I'm scared of the 2026 holidays.
Rockets red glare, bam, 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 fireworks.
Okay. Well, let us know if you're happy about it or not.
I'm excited.
I don't
Halloween
know.
on a Saturday, dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous. It's going to be an adult holiday. Bam. So,
Nice.
and then real quick, before we get to our issue, what do you want to make 2026? Not a resolution, but what do you,
Boy.
like, I know it's
Painless. So much pain.
That's unfortunate for you.
Painless.
No, I mean, it could be.
I
It'll
just
be beautiful.
mean, I don't know, because it's hard. Going into the new year postpartum is a difficult
You're going to have
journey.
the tale of 2 years.
Yes.
First 6 months are going to be tough.
Yeah.
Like there's no
Right.
avoiding
I
it.
mean, it's just comes with having a new baby.
Then you're 6-month-old. That's so fun. Like,
Talk to me in 6 months. We'll reconvene in 6 months. Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
I want to try and be a better mom.
Oh, well, maybe I should make that mine too.
Okay. I would be more patient with these gremlins.
I feel like you're so patient, like almost to the point where you're too patient.
Yeah, like I think like discipline wise, yes. But then I just have like these little moments of like,
Yeah, you
there's
can't.
a person meal.
Yeah, it's just I think every parent has that.
Yeah.
You reach your limit.
reach
Zero
your
to
stinking
0 to 100. Okay, let's get to our issue. First one of the night. That's what we do on the Delco Duo. You submit them and we solve them for you.
My sister and I have Christmas exchange every year with her kids and mine. They open my presents that I bought them and they never say thank you. I find it so rude. I feel like this was written, we're like past Christmas, but
Yeah.
this definitely just happened. And Laura's like, I've had enough. Like these kids are so ungrateful.
I remember growing up with cousins, fuzzins. Like, they're not actually blood, but you call them cousins,
Yeah.
who never said thank you for gifts from my parents.
Yeah.
And it would drive them nuts.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that's a parenting,
Right. This is a good
depending
reminder.
upon how old they are. Like if you're over 6, then maybe, your daughter's 6. Does she know to say thank you when she receives a gift?
Now, like this is a good reminder. I'm like, I need to tell her like before every time we go to receive presents, there's like many a time to be like, don't forget, every time you get a present, you say thank you no matter what.
I even think it's fine to say it as it's happening.
Yeah.
Josephine, say thanks to Aunt Jenna for, you know what I
Yes.
mean? Like
Right,
obviously I do that for my 2.5-year-old because
Right.
he has a very limited vocabulary. So I think it's an age thing.
Right.
But 7, maybe 6, 6 and older, you, as a parent, you need to be on that.
Like you're obviously standing right next to that child as they're getting that
Yeah.
gift. Immediately you're like, oh, wow, say thank you.
Yes.
Even before they unwrap the gift, because I think when they're unwrapping the gift, there's a lot going on. Excitement.
You want to know what it is?
Sometimes there's disappointment. Just immediately before.
Kids are
just say
brutally
thank-
honest. You
Yeah.
can tell if a kid doesn't like your gift.
It's terrible.
But you still have to say thank you. You still have
Yeah.
to be grateful. And yeah, a lot of my nieces and nephews are still so little that it's just like tear through as quick as you can.
Right.
And see what everything is. So I don't really get offended. But if they get older and nobody's receiving a thank you, then I agree with Laura. I think that is not okay.
Right. And I always learned as a kid, if there's a card, you have to read the card
Yes,
first.
always.
Always read the card first.
All right, coming up next on the Delco Duo, we're going to talk about holidays, traveling, visiting, because yes, the holidays are behind us now, but some issues.
It's always on top of the mind. And welcome back to the Delco Duo. Ran across this fact, made me sad. 10% of people believe they had a good year. 2025 was a good year.
That's really depressing.
That's really depressing, especially considering I feel like we got past those bad years. Remember how like 2020, everybody was like, what a terrible year that was.
The dark times.
Those were dark medieval times. 2020, 2021.
I don't know, though. I think it's all how you look at things. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many different things going on in the world and so many different, like,
You still think we're in the medieval?
no.
Dark times.
I think that obviously it's a lot better than COVID.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than 2020. Like, it's not hard to beat 2020 as a year, even into 2021. End of 2021 was fine. It's when I got married. Best year ever. But I think that just there's a lot happening in the world that people
Still.
choose to look at the negative versus look at the positive. So doesn't surprise me
Yeah.
10% of people think that they had a good year.
I think I hear this and I'm like, I don't want to say like set your expectations low, but I feel like your expectations are too high then. That for 90% of people to say that they just didn't have a good year, like, then you're just expecting too much. You're
a pessimist.
Yeah, like you're looking back and being like, oh God.
I always think like every New Year's Eve.
I should have won the lottery. Like, no, you're not going to win the lottery, so stop expecting that.
Every New Year's Eve, I actually am like, I always look back and I think,
right.
like it wasn't a terrible year.
No.
Terrible things might have happened during the year, but it doesn't shape
right, like, because
the whole year.
You gotta think of it like this. Like,
yeah.
But all in all,
I talked about a meme at the beginning of the show, but it made me think of this other one that I see that comes around a lot this time of year. Like, life is a cycle of a lot of ordinary and mundane times, and then there's going to be peaks of like extraordinary moments, and there's going to be pits of like just terrible times, but that's just the flow of life.
Yeah.
It's ordinary, it's mundane, it's really exciting, it sucks really bad, and then it just goes on.
That's just how it goes.
So if you look at it that way, maybe that would help. I am actually the pessimist in my relationship. My husband is such an optimist. Oh my gosh. And golden retriever, I'm the black cat, but I do not find myself in the 10% of people or the 90% of people who think they had a bad year. I always try to think I had a good year.
Yeah.
What about you? You think you had a good year?
Yeah, you have to. You have to, or else you're like
setting yourself up for another bad year.
You're in a bad place if you think you had a bad year. I mean, that's 365 days. You
can have a bad month. You can have like a 4-month stint that was bad.
You can have a bad week.
No, you can have a couple bad months out of 12. Wow. They can be consecutive. They can be scattered.
Okay. All right. Jenna allows you bad months. All right. Roger.
Your worst months are about to come up when I'm on maternity leave. You're about to have a much terrible months.
I know.
All right. Let's get to our next issue. Roger from Rutledge.
For the holidays, my family always expects me to visit them. I invite them countless times to my place, but if I want to spend time with them, it's on their terms and I have to travel to them. Oh, Roger from Rutledge.
I can't relate because all of my family's like miles away from each other. Although
like a few miles.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking like husband's family, that's different, but immediate family, like my side, maybe he feels this way.
Yeah.
Maybe Tate feels this way, but
So I actually have just come up to this with my sister, and I don't know if Roger's situation is very similar to my family's situation, but it sounds somewhat like it. So my sister has now decided to live across the country. And she recently has just said, hey, how about for next Christmas, you guys come to California? So, I hate to, it's like a numbers game, but it is. So she wants 6 people to pack up and go to Cali instead of one person going back home and staying at a house with someone, with us. So now you need 6 people to buy plane tickets,
find a place to stay,
go all the way to Cali and get hotels. I just think that's one, a logistical nightmare and very, very expensive for all of us to do when it's one person going and staying at.
I understand the numbers of it all, but now this issue sounds like it's coming from your sister though. Right. For the holidays, they expect me to visit them and I invite them. So you're saying like, we're changing the point of view here.
Yeah.
Roger's your sister.
Roger's my sister saying,
yeah, but if
I invite them countless times. Well, yeah, Roger, but it's really hard for a whole large family to pick up and go visit you. Roger, if it's just one person, can't you just keep visiting them?
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Tough. It is tough. Maybe they just want visitors in general. Like maybe we take the holidays out of this. And they're just tired of always having to be the one that comes home or goes to this place versus people coming to see them.
Yeah, I think holidays is always happy. Roger, continue to invite them, but maybe not on a holiday, like you said.
Yeah,
like,
because there's no place like home for the holidays. There's
Yeah.
a song about it. That's the reason why people want to be home for the
Yeah,
holidays.
I mean,
so yeah, let's
You're
take
not
the
gonna get 'em on
holidays out of it. If you invite them more than 5 times and they don't come, then I'm not inviting you anymore.
yeah, no,
5's my limit.
that's it. You've extended the invite. It's open, but don't expect to continue to invite them.
Just move back home. Don't ever leave. Don't ever leave Delco.
There you go.
Stay in Rutledge.
Bringing
the
it
rest.
back to Delco.
All right, coming up next, we've got one of our own issues on the Delco Duo. Welcome back to the Delco Duo. First DD of 2026. Hopefully your new year's off to a good start. I wouldn't let anybody in my house do any wash on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day.
You're like that?
I believe in that superstition. No cleaning is to be done. I vacuum religiously, will not vacuum on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Dishes in the dishwasher.
No.
Yeah.
That's such a silly superstition.
No, I don't want to wash away any luck. Do you believe any of the superstitions, like the grapes under the table? What is it, 12 grapes under the table and you'll find love or something?
Yeah, no. Listen, I
It
found
gives
love
you an
at...
excuse not to do any wash.
Yeah. Okay. I found love at 19 and I didn't do any grape stuff. Like those things are.
Well, aren't you just so
I'm
lucky?
so lucky.
And
no,
perfect.
I didn't do any of those superstitions.
We had a story on the news the other day, like the color of your underwear.
Yeah. Nope.
I think it was red, you'll find love, yellow, wealth, white, like cleansing, clean into the new year or something.
Maybe I'll do the yellow. See if that works. That might help a sister out.
No, I don't really believe many of the
Like I don't do the
superstitions. I'll eat pork. We always eat pork on New Year's.
I don't do that, and I love pork. I love pork
So
sandwiches.
what are you doing? Nothing?
No, I don't do any of those superstitions.
Okay.
Nothing. I don't.
No wash was done.
Which is so funny because you're like, I don't do New Year's resolutions, but
I'm a very
grapes are gonna get me through.
I'm a very superstitious person though.
Yeah.
Like I really believe in I don't know,
Yeah,
the juju of things. So I'm like, I'm not I don't wanna risk it.
No,
Not worth it.
I like a good kiss at midnight.
Yeah.
A kiss at midnight. That's just more like you gotta celebrate. Got to celebrate.
It's actually sad when you go back and watch like the ball drops from the 90s.
Uh-huh.
They just seem so much better.
Yes, they do.
Now we've got everyone in the Planet Fitness hats and like the branding of every company ever.
Everyone looks so awkward,
And it's just-
you can tell they don't like the person next to them. They're just like,
Yeah, it's just not. It's not what it was.
I know.
Okay, let's get to my issue. That's not my issue, but it should be my issue.
I agree with you. The ball drop isn't what it used to be.
Maybe that should be my issue.
needs an advisor.
Like I just saw a ball drop from 1994,
They knew how to party.
and it just looks so different. It just looks so much happier.
You know how like people are now saying, oh, Gen Z doesn't know how to party like millennials do. Millennials knew how to party. Like we would go out and party hard, and now Gen Z doesn't. But I have to admit, people at the ball drop in the 90s,
boomers.
you boomers knew what you were doing.
And like everyone always brings up the 1999 ball drop. Like everyone was so scared.
Yeah.
What was gonna happen when the
my
year
mom
turned
wouldn't let us leave
2000?
the house. She was afraid the banks were going down. She was like, no one leave the house.
Will we be alive when it
Take
turns
your money out.
3000?
What?
Will we be alive when it's the year 3000?
I hope not.
How many years is that away? 70?
It's like 1,000 years.
No, wait, what
It's
are
a
we?
millennia.
2026. 74 years, yeah.
No, 74 years will be 21.
What? The math. 2026. So 3,000 minus, we need the calculators. Oh, it's 700 plus
Yeah,
years.
guys.
Izzy just said in my ear, she said 74. I never claimed to be a mathematician.
But that's not even mathematician. That's just
20.
3,000.
974 years.
1,000 years
So I
away.
was thinking like, did you see what I was thinking though?
I mean, I did see
I'll
what
be
you were
long
thinking, and I was
gone.
like, that's wrong.
I'll be dead as a door now.
Yeah.
All right. My issue though is about being a deadbeat mom. And it's interesting that you said that was the resolution that you wanted.
Yeah,
Not the resolution, but
right.
you want it to be a better mom in 2026.
More patience.
And just right now, I just feel like I'm just failing as a mother because my 2.5-year-old is high energy, wants to do a lot of things. And like, I just can't physically do that right now. So he is so obsessed with my husband. All he wants to do is play with dad, do this with dad, do that with dad. And I had like a mini mental breakdown because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the last couple of weeks where it's just you. And I really want to spend time with you. And he just thinks I'm so boring. And I'm like, well, let's read or anything that we can stay stationary doing, I want to do. And that's not his vibe right now. So he's like all about dad. And I'm just feeling very like, he doesn't even know like how painful this is because pretty soon it's not just going to be you, buddy.
And they don't have any filters. So he like lets you know.
He's like, I'll be like, I love you. And I'll be like, I love my daddy.
Jeez.
What? And then I'll be like, you're my best friend. Daddy's my best friend. I'm like, you are really just putting the knife in my heart.
And then this is why it's great.
And I don't know what to do.
You're about to have a person who literally
I said that to Tate. I'm like, well, maybe this one will love me.
Yes.
Because you clearly don't. But I think like it's
hard.
It's hard. But do you remember like when you were at the late stages of pregnancy?
I couldn't even, I just have so many videos of me sitting down and Josephine like literally running circles around going, mommy, 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 mommy. And me being like, okay, Joe. Like,
and I'm so thankful.
Like any game we could play where I could stay seated.
Yes.
Just stay seated.
And Tate is an amazing father, and I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so happy that Cruz loves him so much. But
could you imagine the extra guilt that you would feel if Tate wasn't a good dad and you were like, well, who's going to play with my kid? Because I can't stand up right now.
Well, he wants nothing to do with me. And pretty soon when we bring in this little baby, he's probably even more so going to be like, get away from me with that thing.
And he will not remember a thing.
Okay, that's true. That's true. All right. What year was the Delco Mummers string band established? Trivia.
All right. What year was the Delco Mummers string band established?
2001.
Wow.
Coming up on the 25th anniversary, or at the 25th anniversary now. And basically, they're non-competitive string band, so they don't compete on the Mummers.
New Year's Day.
Yeah, on New Year's Day with the Mummers Day Parade, but it's a bunch of like people that did compete. So like South Philly String Band, like that.
I see.
And they live and reside in Delco, and it's still something that they want to do and be passionate about.
Like they perform.
Right, they perform. Like you can have them at an event. Like I don't, some people have mummers at weddings and whatever. So yeah, I didn't even know that Delco had its own mummer string band, but they've had one for 25 years now, and maybe we should book them for here.
I love it. Come on our show.
And well, we probably could have planned that better, but you know, it's okay. I was too busy trying to figure out if we were going to live till the year 3000.
And we are not. We are not going to.
It's a shame.
We're not even sure democracy will be here. But anyway, really, really cool. Look them up. Careful their website.
Yeah, you might get some weird pop-ups.
Their pop-ups were like,
we should let them know. Monica, we're definitely going to have viruses on our computer.
And I was like,
you know, that's okay. It's all for the good of the trivia question.
NSFW.
Yeah, not safe for work.
And we were looking at homework.
Delco Duo at phl17.com. That's the best way to talk with us.